Good evening again, beloved. The American so-called white people have spent the best part of 300 plus years trying to be like the European so-called white people, in particular England or British. They dedicated an entire era after the Civil War, the Gilded Era, and they tried so hard to be just like the European so-called whites. They did everything in their power to fashion institutionalized white supremacy of America to be just like institutionalized white supremacy of Europe. And every effort and everything that they tried failed. Even up until today, where the English, many of the French, the Germans, all of them look down on the so-called white people here in America. And they label them as wannabes. They label them as trying too hard, followers, mimics. That's all they have been doing since the existence of America. They've done nothing original in this country to set themselves apart and or to uphold that so-called Independence Day. They give nothing to the validation of this day. Everything, their very existence is about mimicking and being like the people that they so-called have a beef with. The people that they so-called had to break away from. They spent everything, every effort. They invested, they spent trillions of dollars just to be like them. And still, till this very day, rejected by their own brothers and sisters, their own fathers and mothers. They're rejected. I said all of that to say this to you, so-called black people. Everywhere you are in this world, you've invested so much of your time. You've wasted so much effort trying to be like, following behind, mimicking something and someone who has never loved or could possibly love one another, let alone respect themselves.